Hey, welcome back. This is week 45. We're talking about rebranding. This is video 3 out of 3. The first one we talked about rebranding 101. The second video we talked about the timing of a rebrand, and now we're talking about execution of a rebrand. So when you decide to rebrand, how do you execute it? And people rebrand, companies rebrand for many different reasons. Maybe you're rolling out a new product or service. Maybe there's been some extremely bad press. Maybe you have merged with somebody or you're splitting. There's a divestiture. Maybe you're going after a new target market, a new demographic. Maybe you've decided you want to market to millennials, and previously you were not. You were marketing to Gen Xers. I don't know, Gen Zers. I don't know. But when you think about rebranding and the excuse me, executing a rebrand, what really matters is understanding what your current identity is, and then figuring out what that new brand is going to be. What's your new brand identity? Why are you doing it? What's the motivation for rebranding? And then developing a plan to execute the rebrand, right? So you're going to define the new brand. So you get all the details, like what do you want people to think of? What's the new perception that you want people to have of your business? Are you changing colors? How do you want people to describe you? What do you want people to think of when they think of your brand, right? So for us, we want people to think small business experts. That's it. That's what we are. That's what we want people to think. Do you want to build a story around the new brand, why you've changed or what the new brand is, without telling people you've changed? Just here's the story of what we are, right? Build a rollout plan, whether it be slow, where it's just kind of a trickle effect, or it's just boom, you flipped a switch and all of a sudden the new brand is there. So you want a rollout plan. That's your strategy for rolling it out. Do you want a new logo? Do you need a new logo? Not every rebrand comes with a logo, right? We didn't change our logo for our rebrand. You don't have to, though. There's no right or wrong answer there. It really just depends on do people associate your current logo with a particular part of your brand? And if they do, then does it make sense to change the logo as part of the rebrand effort? You just need to think about it holistically and what people are looking at and what the perception is. And then anchoring the new brand to customer expectations and or experience, right? So you want to tell the story of the brand and anchor it in what your customers can expect to get from you and the type of experience they're going to have with you. And then roll it out. Roll out the new brand. You want to, you can roll it out slow, incrementally. You can roll it out all at once. You can announce it, cannot announce it. There's so many options available, and it really depends on what the goal of the rebrand is and what you want people to know about it. Because people are going to realize that you've done a rebrand, but if you roll it out slowly, then it's not going to be this like sledgehammer hitting them. It's going to be like, oh, hey, that's different. Or it's going to start to resonate with them differently, or you're going to start to speak to a new customer segment. And that's really what the rebrand is about. It's like, what's the goal that you're trying to achieve? And then build your rollout strategy to help you best accomplish that goal, right? So it's there's a lot of like really great material out there. We've put some in the recommended resources for things you can look at for rebranding. Rebranding is usually pretty fun. I enjoy the rebranding experience just simply because you get to kind of decide what you want the new identity to be. With respect to what your current identity is for your business, and then, figure out how you're going to roll that out and how you're going to announce it to people. Our strategy, we didn't really tell people we were rebranding, but we love to tell the story of why we rebranded and when we realized we needed a rebrand and how we rolled it out, right? So people know because we talk about it, but we didn't announce it. We talk about it after the fact when we're talking to clients or prospective clients, or if we're on podcasts, then we talk about it and tell the story of the rebrand, and it just resonates really well, and it doesn't feel forced at all. It's like, oh yeah, I remember when you guys used to say that, and now you say this. Okay, that's cool, that fits. So Go ahead, take a look at the downloads that are available this week. And as always, if you have questions, we are here to answer. And we hope you join us on the monthly live Q&A where we can talk more about this or any other topic you want. Thanks, and we will see you next week.